What's up, everyone? I'm the Kaiju no Kami from the Toku and Animation News Network, and this is my quickie review of the Phoenician Scheme. Remember to click like, subscribe, the bell notification, and whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. The Phoenician Scheme is the latest movie from Wes Anderson. I have really liked the last few movies of his I have seen, which includes Asteroid City and my favorite, The Grand Budapest Hotel. I was not a fan of Mr. Fox that I saw many years ago, and there was one other one I saw that was kind of like, it wasn't bad, but not exactly good. I don't remember what it was. Either way, The Great Phoenician Scheme stars Benicio del Toro as a father who has been in like 7 plane crashes because apparently the people in charge of America's flights are in charge of this guy's flights. And he manages to survive. He decides that his daughter, who's trying to be a nun, is going to be his successor. And they go on an adventure trying to gain funding for some sort of dam that they're building in Phoenicia, I think. I'm not exactly sure now that I think about it. I'm trying to remember. It was a very weird movie. Some details are fuzzy because of how weird it was, but it was fun. It was a good time. It really worked because of that weirdness, which is Wes Anderson's trademark. He tells weird stories that sometimes don't make any sense, but that's part of what makes them really enjoyable, because you need to watch them multiple times to piece them all together, which is funny because some of them I haven't watched multiple times to piece them together, but that's kind of how they feel. Anyway, we've got some great talent going on, which is a given. Usually all his movies have some really good actors in there. We've got Bryan Cranston, Tom Hanks in what is probably my favorite scene of the film. We've got the villain from Quantum of Solace, whose name escapes me right now, but I thought he was really fun in this one. Benedict Cumberbatch is pretty cool and has this really interesting beard that just screams supervillain. I can't say that Scarlett Johansson really wowed me at all in this one. She's always usually hit or miss at times. I do have to say that the standout star of this movie was one I did not expect, and that was Michael Cera. I've only liked him in one movie previously before, Scott Pilgrim. So I was like, oh, Michael Cera's in this movie. And I was like, holy crap, that's Michael Cera. He's doing a really good job in this. He was fun. He was actually funny. I was impressed with him. Definitely impressed. The cinematography is fantastic. The music is really incredible. I think it might be my favorite soundtrack of all of his movies that I've heard so far. It really just gets your blood pumping. It's suspenseful and intense, even if there is no suspense or tension going on screen. It's pretty unique in that matter. It kept me engaged fully well. I don't know how this movie would work without this soundtrack. As I said, the plot is kind of weird, doesn't make sense in parts, probably would require a second viewing, but it is just a good time overall that I do not mind. Overall, I highly recommend The Phoenician Scheme. It was a good time. It is definitely worth watching. I'm going to give the movie a nice 9 out of 10. It was just that good. Now, don't go in expecting Sinners quality, because there's like Sinners is right here for the year, and everything else, like The Phoenician Scheme, is probably about right here compared to Sinners, with everything else about here and below. And that's not saying the movies are bad or anything, it's just Sinners was like, yeah, truly exceptional. Phoenician Scheme, definitely good. Probably my second or favorite movie of the year at this point. I can't wait to see what else comes out this year. Although I have to say this year has been kind of a lackluster year for movies. I don't know. Maybe it's because there were a lot of great hits last year, which was surprising since that was the year we were coming off of the strikes. So I was expecting a lot less. But anyway, have you seen The Phoenician Scheme? If so, what did you think of it? If not, are you looking forward to it? What is your favorite Wes Anderson movie? Let me know in the comments. Click like, subscribe, the bell notification, whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support me. You can support me on Patreon and Bluesky at TAANN Network, Facebook, Instagram, Discord at Kaiju no Kami. My website is creativitybydesign.etsy.com. You can buy cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise that should be connected to YouTube. And then there are a couple of GoFundMes, one to help the channel out survive for another 10 years, and one for health purposes. Both are in the links in the description below. And until next time, bye.